Noble Park's a very proud football club, and with me is Luke Bull from the seniors team. G'day, Luke.
Coach, how are you?
I'm fantastic. Nice to see some sun, finally, Luke. Is the sun shining on Noble Park for the future?
Yeah, definitely. We've got some good young players coming through. Majority of our side, at 22 and under. There's only a few of us that are, in that 24, 25, 26 age bracket, so it's looking good.
The thing I've noticed with Noble Park, and the seniors and the Rezzies are not going to be playing finals, but the thing I've noticed is there's still a great positivity about this club.
Yeah, absolutely. We've just been a bit off some of the top teams. Obviously, Bournemouth and Vermont have been a class above everyone else, but besides that, we've managed to keep up. The 19s are having another good year, so they've strung a few good years together now. Won a couple of flags recently as well. Looking forward to seeing some of those boys pop up into the seniors next year and have a crack there.
What about you, Luke? How long have you been at the club?
10 years now.
10 years?
Yeah.
Jeez, it's longer than most marriages. Well done.
Yeah,
Why this club?
So I come here as a bottom age, under 18, so when I was 17, and then was lucky enough to play in the 2011 flag, and that was my first year of seniors, and just stuck around since.
Would you say Mick's a hard taskmaster? Because I've been here to training, and I tell you what, he doesn't take any prisoners.
No, he's good how he goes about it. He's honest with you, and he trains hard, so he lets you know when you're slacking off, and he's a great coach. Good
on you, mate. Get yourself right for the game coming up, and also for the rest of the season. And have you got a mad Monday or a silly Sunday planned?
Yeah, next week we've got something planned, so we'll usually spend the Sunday here and carry on a little bit, and it's always
I think that's the best thing. Stay in private, so it doesn't go out there in this world of social media. Anything can happen, and things can be misconstrued, and you can end up looking like a real fool.
Totally agree. Phones away for the day and just have fun.
Good on you, mate. Thank you so much for your time. It's always a pleasure to come out to beautiful Noble Park. Haven't been out for about 2 or 3 months. Last time I was here, it was freezing cold, but a beautiful day today. Which is a beautiful day amongst a whole bunch of cold, wet days over the last few weeks, but it's nice to see the sun out. Grant Connelly is the president of Noble Park, and he's with me. Welcome to GameFace, Grant.
Yeah, great. Good to see you guys down here.
Grant, big loaded question straight away, mate. How's the year panned out? Has it exceeded expectations? Is it as good? Is it as bad? How do you see it?
Certainly hasn't exceeded expectations. I guess our expectations early was to be competitive, which we certainly have in a lot of games. We'd like to have had a few more wins under the belt, but that's not the case. We won the first 3. The draw was probably kind to us early, and then we had a run of about 6 or 7 weeks where we played good top quality opposition.
Well, we've got the under 19s going on in the background behind us. They're leading at this stage. How have you rated the juniors in the club at the moment?
The under-19s are going. They've had an up and down season, but today's been a fantastic effort, and hopefully they can finish off with a win against a quality opposition and a top side in Vermont.
What's it like being the president, especially when times are a little bit tough, mate? How do you battle through?
Look, I'm one for it. If you put your hand up, put your name up there, you've got to take the good with the bad. As I said before, we're going through a bit of a lean patch at the moment, but you just got to battle through it and work harder, and like the players, I guess, and the coaching staff, and we're just got to work through it. If you put your hand up, you've got to cop the good with the bad. Because if it's criticism or the pats in the back, that's part of the job. If you're not prepared to do that, don't put your hand up.
Just for people who don't know you, Grant, what's your background? You obviously played footy at some stage.
Yeah, basically I've been in Noble Park all my life as a 12-year-old through the junior and senior football club and administration and committees and all that sort of stuff. So I only know one place, and this is Noble Park, and hopefully I've served it well. What
about Monday to Friday? What do you do during the week?
I work for a elevating work platform company, which we predominantly service, maintain, and EWPs, which is basically scissor lifts, truck booms, all that sort of stuff. We've got a business in Dandenong, not too far away from here.
Good on you, Grant. Lovely to talk to you.
Okay.
And lovely to meet you. And good luck for the rest of the year. Good luck with the recruiting. And as I said, this is a club with a very proud tradition, so I'm sure it won't be long before you get some more wins. Thanks, mate.
Okay, thank you. Cheers.
With me is Tommy Glenn. He's the senior football player for the Noble Park Football Club, getting ready for his game against Rover. Welcome to GameFace, Tommy.
Thanks for having me.
Surprised that you're talking to me when you got up this morning. You think you'd be on GameFace?
Nah. I thought I'd just slip in the door here at Noble and just go about my business.
Yeah. How did they corner you into talking to me?
I'm not too sure. Coachy just stitched me up a little bit there.
Coachy's great. I love the way he just says, "Yeah, you're doing it." He doesn't ask anybody. He doesn't say, "Oh, do you want to do it?" He just says, "You're doing it."
Yeah.
Well, thanks for spending some time, because I know your game's coming up very, very soon. Hasn't been the greatest of years for you guys, but of course you can still end the year strong.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a little bit disappointing. We've spoken about that a fair bit as a team and as a club, but it's a good opportunity. A few young blokes get a crack, and we've had last 5 rounds we've played everyone in the top 5, so it's a good test.
Where do you think you need to get better?
Probably a bit more depth would be helpful. We had a pretty good team at the start of the year, and we had a few injuries, and then sort of tested that depth. And then, as everyone needs them, key position players, they don't grow on trees. So yeah, a couple more tools would be handy.
And you had, what, 3 in a row at the start, didn't you?
Yeah, we're off to a flyer, and then we played North, who we probably should have beaten, but we coughed that one up, and we've lost a bit of momentum since. Not ideal.
So what do you need to get better at yourself personally, Tommy? What position are you playing?
I play as a half-back. Probably just that balance between offence and defence, get that right, and then hopefully progress. Heaps of positivity around the club. We've got no doubts about the direction we're heading as a club, but I've been here for 3 years now. We've missed finals every year, and we're disappointed with that. So we want to make amends and start getting back where we belong, because everyone knows Noble Park belongs in finals.
Go, Tommy. What about you during the week? What do you do?
I'm a plumber.
Plumber?
Yeah, apprentice plumber, 3rd year. So.
Apprentice plumber. So you're not on much money now, but as soon as you come out of your time, it'll be in 2 or 3 years, it'll be big fancy house on the hill and a Mercedes.
Yeah, that'd be ideal. Yes.
All the plumbers I know have got some dough.
Yeah, well, yeah, it'll come one day.
Good on you, mate. Thanks so much for your time. Good luck today.
Get your GameFace on.